My dear students, once again I welcome you all to my channel Abrar Sir classes. Today we'll be seeing some interesting problems on the chapter Newton's laws of motion. This is part 8 of the video. Now this is the first problem. The pendulum hanging from the ceiling of a railway carriage makes an angle 30 degree with the vertical when it is accelerating. The acceleration of the carriage you are supposed to calculate. Now this is, let us say this is a railway carriage. It is not accelerating. Let us say pendulum is like this. Okay, now if it starts accelerating, okay, in this direction, the pendulum will come like this to the left side. Now if I stand here and observe on the ground, it is on the ground. Okay, now this railway carriage is going like this. If, okay, with acceleration A, if I go and stand here, so I cannot see its movement. Okay, I cannot see its motion. Okay, now then how much is A relative will be equal to 0. If you are inside the bus, you cannot see that bus is moving. If you are in the railway carriage, you cannot see that railway carriage is moving. A relative will be 0. If I observe this pendulum here, I will draw the diagram here. A relative is 0 now, but you are supposed to apply pseudo force here, okay, in the opposite direction of A. How much pseudo force will be? M into A. Now this is what? M into G. Hope you understood. Okay, this is direction of A. In the opposite direction of A, you have to, this is called pseudo force. Pseudo force. Now this is tension in the string, and now they have given the pendulum makes what? An angle 30 degree with the vertical when it is accelerating. 30 degree with the vertical means this is 30 degree. This will be how much then? T cos of 30 degree. T cos of 30 degree. And this will be how much? T sin of 30 degree. Now equate this one. MA is equal to how much? T sin of 30 degree. And this is weight mg. Mg is equal to how much? T cos of 30 degree. Now you are supposed to get A. So divide, okay, divide M by A divided by M by A divided by mg is equal to T sin of 30 degree divided by T cos of 30 degree. Okay, mm gets cancelled, tt gets cancelled, A is equal to G sin 30 by cos 30 is tan 30. Tan 30 is how much? 1 by root 3. A is equal to G by root 3 is the right answer. A is equal to acceleration is equal to G by root 3. Students, hope you understood. A is equal to 0. The pendulum is like this. If this is what? A railway carriage. It is not accelerating. Okay, A is equal to the pendulum. If it starts accelerating in this direction, the pendulum will move left side. Now I will go and stand here. A relative is 0 because I cannot see the movement of what? Railway carriage here. A relative, so that I can observe it clearly. Once if I go and stand inside the railway carriage, I have to use what? I have to apply pseudo force in the opposite direction of A that I have applied. Okay, this is the pendulum. Okay, this is the string of the pendulum. This is the bob of the pendulum. This is mg. Okay, weight downwards, vertically downwards, and now they have given this is 30 degree, which is 30 degree. The pendulum hanging from the ceiling of railway carriage makes an angle 30 degree with the vertical. Okay, 30 degree with the vertical, not horizontal. Therefore, this will be t cos of 30 degree. This is t sin of 30 degree. These two are equal. Okay, equate. These two are equal. Equate. You'll get A. Hope you understood this one. We go to the next problem. Now, two weights W1 and W2 are suspended from the ends of a light string passing over a smooth fixed pulley. If the pulley is pulled up with acceleration g, the tension in the string will be. Now, let us say if you have a pulley, two weights are hanging. Let us say this is M1, this is M2. This tension will be there here. Okay, this is M1G, M2G. Okay, this is a pulley, massless pulley. Okay, ideal pulley. What is the formula for tension? Remember. Okay, short trick I'm going to give. T is equal to 2m1 m2 divided by m1 plus m2 into g. This you have to remember, tension formula. Now what they are saying, if the pulley is pulled up with acceleration g, this pulley, okay, we have a pulley. This is, let us say, m1. This is what? m2. This is m1g, m2g. If this is pulled upwards, if this is pulled upwards with acceleration g, a is equal to g, a is equal to g. A up here, okay, A is up. What is the formula? We have seen in the previous videos also. T is equal to same formula, 2m1 m2 divided by m1 plus m2. G will be effective. G effective. What is G effective? G effective is nothing but what? Here, if A is up, G plus of A. If A is what? Upwards. This will be what? G minus of A if A is what? Downwards. This is upwards. This is A downwards. Now use the same thing. T is equal to 2m1 m2 divided by m1 plus m2 into G plus of A. G plus of A. How much is, what is the weight? That is 2 into what? W1 by G, okay, into W2 by G divided by W1 by G plus of W2 by G, because they are given in terms of weights. G plus of G, that is equal to 2G, right? Okay, 2 into 2 is what? How much? 4. All these gets cancelled. G 4 W1 W2 divided by W1 plus W2 is the right answer. Okay, this is the right answer. Tension. Hope you understood this. 4 W1 W2 divided by W1 plus W2. Please remember this formula. Okay, same formula we are using. A is up here. G effective, G plus A you are supposed to add. For this one you are supposed to add plus A. Okay, G plus A. Hope you understood. We'll go to the next problem. Two wooden blocks are moving on a smooth horizontal surface such that the mass m remains stationary with respect to block of mass m. Okay, as shown in the figure. The magnitude of force P. Okay, the magnitude of force P. It is accelerating this side. Okay, If I observe from the ground, number one, what are we doing? Observation from ground. If I stand here, number one, observation from ground. What चलाने वाला, रोकने वाला is nothing, into mass into acceleration, m plus m into a. Okay, so P is equal to what? P is equal to m plus m into a. Now you are supposed to calculate a. To calculate a, what I am supposed to do? I have to observe it relative observation. Number two is what? Relative observation. Relative observation means what? I have to go and stand on the incline. Okay, like this. Okay. Number two is what? To go and stand here. If I go and stand here, if I observe A relative is how much? 0. That I have told you that when you are in the bus or when you are in the train or if you are in the car, you cannot see that it is moving. Okay. The other person who is sitting in front of you is relatively at rest. Whoever is sitting beside you or in front of you, all the passengers who are traveling with you will be what? In rest. Relatively, they'll be in rest. Here relative is 0. Now, since here relative is 0, because here relative is 0, okay, forces are balanced. Forces are balanced. Now we'll balance the forces are balanced. Now which are the forces here? That is, one is what? We know, normal reaction, okay, perpendicular to the surface. Now this is mg. Mg will be downwards, right? Mg will be downward. This is the normal reaction. Now if this is beta, this will be how much? This is 90 degree. This will be how much? 90 minus of beta. This whole thing is 90 degree. This will be how much? Then beta itself. This will be beta. Okay. If this is mg, this is beta, this is 90 degree, this is 90 minus beta, this is perpendicular, this is beta. Therefore, this will be how much? mg cos of beta. Mg cos of beta. Okay. Now, if this is mg cos of beta, this will be what? Mg sin of beta. Hope you understood. Okay. Now, where to apply pseudo force? Pseudo force you are supposed to apply opposite to the acceleration. Acceleration is this side. Where is the pseudo force will be? Pseudo force will be on the left side like this. This is pseudo force. This pseudo force is given by what? M into A, mass into acceleration. Understood? Now this is, if this is beta, okay, how much this will be? This will be how much? 90 minus beta, and this will be how much? Again, beta. If this is beta, this is MA, what will be this one? MA cos of beta. And this will be how much? MA sin of beta. Hope you understood. I will write all the forces once again here so that you won't be having any confusion. Now, this is the block of mass M. Okay. I'll write the forces here. Now, this is what we got. Mg cos of beta, and this is what? Mg sin of beta. Okay. Now, this is the normal reaction. Okay. and this we got pseudo force is MA, here MA cos of beta, and one more force we got here, MA sin of beta. Now what we are supposed to calculate? We are supposed to calculate what? Acceleration, okay? So that we can calculate the force P, because already we got m plus m into A. Now, hope you understood this one, how to balances the forces. Now, what I will do, I will equate these two. MA cos of beta is same as what? This is same as what? This one. That is mg sin of beta. Okay. Gets cancelled. A is equal to g sin by cos will be tan of beta. Tan of beta. I got acceleration. Now substitute that here. From 1 we have this one. Okay. P is equal to what we have? M plus m A. Yeah, how much we got just now? M plus m g tan of beta. M plus m g. This is the right answer. Students, hope you understood this one. Okay, we are observing from outside. We got what? Equation for P. चलाने वाला minus रोकने वाला, nothing is there, is equal to mass into acceleration. M plus m into acceleration. Now, this is observation from ground. Now, relative observation. What I am supposed to do? I should go and stand on the inclined plane. Cert. Okay. This entire system will be in rest, relatively rest. A relative is equal to 0. Okay. This is now. You have to apply forces. This is a normal reaction against the surface, and this is mg. Mg will be having two components, mg cos of beta, mg sin of beta. Now this is pseudo force. Again, pseudo force will be having how many components? 2. That is what? Mg. That is in case of mg will be having two components, mg cos of beta, mg sin of beta. Now for pseudo force will be having ma cos of beta and ma sin of beta. Okay, now you equate this components, one component of what? Pseudo force, and one component of what? Mg. You'll get the equation for A. Now substitute that one. Students, hope you understood. If you like this video, kindly share with your friends. Ask doubts in the comment box. And subscribe for my channel. Like the video. Thanks for visiting my video lecture. I wish you all the best for your KCET, NEET and IIT JEE examinations. Keep studying and get motivated.